the focus of 651 was really on art and culture from the African diaspora, and particularly around African American contributions to culture.
I think that 651 is one of the oldest and surviving arts groups that speaks to people of color in this community.
In many ways, we're like a research and development arm for contemporary Black arts, and I think that's extremely valuable, both to the artists that we support and to the field.
And I feel like having this kind of organization that is unique and in its structure to Brooklyn, and that has a particular mission of opening up the doors for African diasporic artists and people of color, where in mainstream theater and popular, New York City theater, artists of color and African American artists and African diasporic artists are struggling to find space and representation and places to call home. It's urgent that this place exists.
Well, I think the word cultural is something that is really important, because for me, it's important to sustain the Black culture, talk about history and music, and how we, as a Black community, as Black people, have been so influential in history. And it's not just about Black history, it's about American history, because that's what Black history is as well.
All of those things are what creates the individualism that makes up America and makes up the culture that we're hopefully referencing throughout time. So 651's engagement and mission statement to stand behind that is what makes Black artists and Black art that much more significant.
But that's why we need these places. Everyone's telling us that we no longer need these ethnically specific arts organizations. Wrong. So the fact that 651 Arts exists in Brooklyn helps this navigation of this community in knowing that they also have place inside of this contemporary art world.
When you look at what it means to be a person of color and that to be a worldwide experience, I think we have to apply that same notion to what does it mean to be a Black artist. And that's not just something that is an American experience, that's a world experience. And so there aren't too many organizations that have that, have the capacity to hold that conversation. And I think 651 Arts does it, and does it really well.
So although 651 is located in a neighborhood, and that was always really important to me when I was here, I always thought of it as 651 standing with one foot in a neighborhood and the other in the wider world.
But the fact that it has survived says to me, and thrived to a certain degree, I feel that it's because it's needed, it's really needed. And I've always been proud of the programming that they've done. The programming has always been exceptional. The organization may have had some challenges along the way, we did too in the beginning, but programmatically, the programming has always been exceptional.
So yeah, 651 Arts can't go anywhere.
Bye.